Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And now, the New York Knicks starters. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then there's Aflalo. Then it's Anthony. And it's Galloway in at the point guard position. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And the one thing you can typically count on from Roy Hibbert is great rim protection. Last year, he dipped a little, down to 1.5 blocks a game from over 2 the year before. But shooters still had to account for him every time they drove to the rim.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Anthony up on top, guarded by Kobe. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand. But freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
And Robin Lopez signing a new contract this offseason. He had been significantly underpaid for his production over the last 2 seasons.
And Kevin, you knew he was due for a raise. 7-footers who impact the game at both ends the way he does are really valuable.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Los Angeles on D. Galloway kicks to Aflalo. Lopez a screen. The dish to Anthony. 17-foot shot on the way. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Back to Russell. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
He's taller than most point guards, and he really put his length to use right there.
Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Galloway. He's guarded by Russell. Feeds it to Carmelo. 4 on the clock. Shoots. And there's another one for the Knicks.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Now, here is Russell. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Randall. Outside Russell. Picked by Randall. The drive by Russell. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, for the Knicks last season, saying it was rough is an understatement. There was a lot of turbulence, and some of it was due to their defense. They just had a difficult time stringing together stops and cutting down opponents' scoring chances.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Bryant against Anthony. Fires from the line. Bryant can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Anthony dishes to Aflalo. And that misses. That would have put him up. Kobe with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Now, here is Russell. He feeds it to Hibbert. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Kobe.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Porzingis passes to Lopez. On the wing of Aflalo. Here's Galloway. Fires the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Passes it to Clarkson. And it's Bryant in the corner to the paint. That's tipped. And now the fast break, Anthony with the ball. Here's Galloway. Back to Anthony, and stolen by Russell. Dishes it to Kobe. Bryant can't get that one to fall. No luck. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective. Well, Kobe's age and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of Greg adjustments, or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal Black Mamba.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Lakers 5 right now. Nick Young and Kobe Bryant filling out the wings. Brandon Bass is out there with Robert Sacre. And it's Williams at point guard. Here's Williams following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Williams kicks to O'Quinn. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Calderon for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot's good from Young.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders. And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago. Signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
Here's Williams following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Calderon. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. Calderon's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Well, Greg, getting back to Young, it's tough to completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries, ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Clark, they only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Calderon dishes to Williams. And O'Quinn kicks to Grant. New York moving it around. They set the screen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Kobe. Can't make good off the pick.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Calderon against Williams. Now Calderon to the paint. Shot by Seraphin, no good. Young outside. The tray. The shot is off. The Knicks go the other way with it. On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just stagnant. There was just no motion, nothing going on.
That's a great point. And their ball movement could use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
Here is Bryant after Jaren Grant's bucket. The 15-footer. Almost, but it rolls out. Calderon passes to Williams. Finished off the break. And now a 4-point Knicks lead.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Sacre. Outside, Kobe. Kicks it to Bass. Goes back up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Bass. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Kobe. And it's Russell in for Williams.
And guys, for the Lakers, you'd have to go back almost 40 years to find a time when the Lakers missed the postseason in back-to-back years. Fortunately for them, they won 2 titles in the next 6 years after that.
Now, here is Young. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. 26 seconds left in the first half. Here's Anthony. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
It's stolen by Anthony. 1 second left. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Knicks. They're up by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Carmelo, what has been the focus for this team during the first half of play?
Well, we're doing it on both ends of the court. We're bumping down on the defensive end. We're sharing the ball offensively, making good plays, challenging every possession count, and we're doing that the first half.
Nice to see it come together on both sides of the ball, Melo. Thanks for the time. Gentlemen?
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was when things really came together for them, and the result is they were able to build a solid 6-point lead at the half. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think? And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half, they've got Porzingis. He's out there with Anthony. Aflalo is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Galloway in at the 1. Russell with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. 9 points for D'Angelo Russell.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Well, Special K, so many records for Kobe, but one he set last season was most misses all time from the floor.
You know, he passed the great Hondo, John Havlicek, for that title. I'm sure John doesn't mind having him pass him up for that
The
one.
old Buckeye, you're right.
That's
yeah.
right, most misses. But you look at the players on that list, a who's who of NBA stars.
And, you know, there's all this talk about Kobe now being the leader of missed shots, having that record. But listen, the guys that are in the top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot of shots unless your team trusts you to take them, and you're pretty good.
Now here's Kobe. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Lopez with the block. And here's a follow. He kicks it to Galloway. Here's the screen. New York moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Anthony. Randall grabs the board.
Hey, guys, a final thought on Kobe. I mean, all the players on that list were heavily leaned on for scoring. I'd take any of the top guys on that list over someone who's afraid to shoot the ball when their number's called.
And now, in transition, it's a follow. Here we go. And that one's good. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one. And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Russell. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now here's Kobe. Here's the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Knicks ball. The Knicks leading by 8.
I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. For the Knicks, losing a lot of nationally televised games, too. It seemed like every time they were on, they were losing. It might have been a blessing in disguise.
Well, I hope they look at it in a positive vein. It did give them a chance to focus on player development there in New York. Also allowed them to shut down Melo for the season.
Now, here's Calderon. There's the feed to O'Quinn. Russell against Grant. And that one hits back iron.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Outside, Russell. Over in the corner, Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks leading by 5. Grant outside. They set the pick. Calderon against Russell. Now here's Calderon. Defense is right there, and that one's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Randall hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Kobe Bryant with a beautiful pass that time.
A big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Randall. Young is subbed in for Kobe. And New York with a change here, too. Williams, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Now here's Anthony. 8 points for him. There's the pass to Serafin. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
And for the Lakers, obviously the big get for them was landing the number 2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It made them a player, again, I believe, in free agency.
Shots good from Young.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Grant against Russell. Grant kicks to Calderon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Williams. Russell dishes to Sacre. And Young kicks to Russell. Bass, a screen on Williams. The drive by Russell. Tries again. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Anthony with it, with the shot. No good on that last second attempt there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Knicks with the lead. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Nick Young is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5. Down low. That's the Laker 5. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Kobe Bryant.
Now, here is Russell. He dishes it to Clarkson. Back to Russell. Hibbert with a screen for Russell to tie it up. And it's sent back by Lopez. An even 3-on-3 break. Galloway, the pass to Anthony. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Last season, Kobe with some thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season. Felt that the AAU system, Clark, was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning versus skill development.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
And with Kobe, who's just so skilled, that critique holds water. Kobe felt that Europeans came into the league with more of a skill set because they learned how to play the game a little bit more collectively than the American players.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
You know, for Kobe's statement, it's hard to measure something like skill with metrics. I mean, you look at shooting and free throw percentages, and there isn't too much of a difference between U.S. and European players.
And Anthony gets it to go.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Clarkson kicks to Russell. Hibbert trying to free himself up. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Russell. The Knicks shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Galloway kicks to Aflalo. Lopez a screen. There's the dish to Anthony. And Hibbert with the block. Here's Kobe. Taken away by Anthony. Plays it in off the breakaway. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for New York?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He really wants them to try to push the tempo here, see if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Now Randall. Feeds it to Russell. The kick out to Bryant. The Knicks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, here's Aflalo, and it's sent back by Russell. Marks and dishes to Russell. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. On the wing, Bryant. 5 to shoot. Takes the turnaround J. That one rolling around and rims out.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply. Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
And the shot is good.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Lakers. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Anthony, the pass to Aflalo. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Anthony, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Kobe kicks to Russell. To the middle. Here's Hibbert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That's good.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 5. That is good.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Outside Anthony. And Hibbert with the block. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Williams. Had a hand on it, but he recovers it. The kick out to Bryant to tie it up. And another 3 for the Lakers.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
They get it again. Hibbert. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
At the line for 2.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
And so it's New York with it. Outside Anthony. Pass to Galloway. On the wing of Flello. He's guarded by Williams.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And here's Russell. Back to Kobe. Shot clock at 5. Right at the free throw line. Oh, off target. That will count. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Aflalo. And it's Galloway in at the point.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
The Lakers trail. Hibbert with a screen on Anthony. Bryant drives in. He used that pick to perfection.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg, does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
A follow, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Kobe, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Kobe's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Williams.
Jordan Clarkson.
We play just over a minute here in OT. Anthony down low, defended by Bryant. Anthony with the bucket.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Outside Russell, it's Kobe Bryant on the wing. He feeds it to Clarkson. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Russell kicks to Hibbert. Wide open look. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Anthony to the paint. Here's Lopez. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Hibbert. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Hibbert with the screen. Bryant drives in. Nice move. And it's Hibbert laying it in. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Russell dishes to Randall. It's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. A follow the pass to Porzingis. Galloway kicks to Anthony. It's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
This is what happens when you allow Carmelo Anthony to heat up.
Anthony against Kobe. Goes up at the stripe. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's a follow. Count it.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Kobe with it. Hibbert with the screen on Anthony. Shot off the screen. And again, no good by the Lakers.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Galloway. Six to shoot. Back to Anthony. Sinks it.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Passes to Bryant. Here's Russell. He connects. So a close game sees New York take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed Clark an extra period to get it done.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave.
Carmelo.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Carmelo Anthony. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined. And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started.